one of my best friends, the Seitzes, had their precious baby Judah born in late March, and he ended up passing away 3 days later. And just getting to walk through that experience with them and kind of wrestle with God. And as many of you know, they have this beautiful little girl named Clara, who is Judah's older sister, who's 3 years old and full of life. And she's just one of the kids that I get to walk through life with, as not only being her friend, but being a part of the children's ministry at church. And as a team lead, I kind of get to observe different classrooms. I get to help teachers with whatever they need. I get to welcome families. And on one particular Sunday over this summer, I got to be in the pre-K classroom and hear a lesson about God. And one of the teachers was just talking to the class and just saying, God is so big, God is so powerful, God is in heaven. And little Clara, she just interrupts the teacher right away and just says, my baby brother Judah, he's in heaven. He's in heaven with God. God is protecting him in heaven. And without missing a beat, the teacher just said, Clara, absolutely. I'm so thankful that God is taking care of Judah in heaven. I'm so happy that God loves and cares for baby Judah, and we love and we care for baby Judah. And just the lesson went on, and none of the kids noticed. Everything just kind of went back to normal. But I think in the midst of an unthinkable tragedy and an unthinkable pain, that moment when this little 3-year-old just articulates this big truth about God's character in the midst of loss. It didn't make up for the fact that Judah's no longer with us. It didn't make him come back. It didn't do anything like that, but it did just remind me that God sees us and God is with us and God cares for us, and he loves baby Judah, and he loves his big sister Clara, and he loves the parents Kate and Tim, and he loves his children. And I think that I love to tell that story because I think for me it was just this beautiful moment in the midst of all the hard things that are going on, of the intersection of at-home discipleship and kids ministry, trying to walk alongside these kids, kind of just coming together, where obviously Clara's parents are talking to her at home, and our kids volunteers could just step right in and affirm the things that she's trying to grasp in this little 3-year-old mind. And it was just powerful for me to witness that. And I know it was cool for her parents to hear that she was regurgitating some of the information they were talking with her about. I think as Clara continues to grow up, I just want the people in her life and for her to experience herself God's unfailing love for her. I want her to know that God is Emmanuel, that he's with us, that he's El Roy, the God who sees, and he sees her, and he sees her unique story. He sees her parents' story, and he sees all of our stories. And because he created us, he just knows how to best comfort us when things are hard.